special treat backstage now. Now, this guy's gone viral recently. He's gone viral recently because he believes Arsenal have the best young squad in world football. Saracen Guna is here. How are you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. How you doing, Terry? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Nice to chat to you.
Yeah, first of all, let me just say to all the Tottenham fans, I'm a bit salty today. Ha ha! That was a beautiful day. It's been a beautiful day as an Arsenal fan. Woo! We are getting top four. Don't you dare compare our great young team to your rubbish, bro. There's too many talking about, oh, we're similar to Arsenal. No, nah, bro. Nah, we just had a few little blips. We're back to normal. Do you know what I mean? We got Mohamed Al Nini, Egyptian king, playing out of the park and stuff. We're getting top four. I think even before the derby, I think Leicester are going to do them over. I think Liverpool are going to do them over. And I think all we're going to need is a draw in that North London derby, mate. Top four's ours.
Yeah, you're confident now. I mean, obviously, like the last two games, Arsenal have really turned it round after those 3 defeats on the bounce. What do you think the difference has been?
King Arteta learned from like little mistakes. You know what I mean? He's put Sambi Lokonga in and he realised it wasn't the right thing to do, and he's got Mohamed Al Nini, quick time decision. He put Xhaka at the back and he realised that left us a bit exposed in the middle, quick decisions. And he's given Eddie and Ketty a chance, and he's been, that was a big call. But he took that decision against Chelsea and he produced. He's put faith in the team. And the most important thing, what our King Arteta says, is it's about unity. And I don't see Man United. They've got loads of individuals, brilliant individuals. No unity. Harry Kane and Son, there's no proper unity in that team. Do you get what I'm saying? So with Arsenal, this is why I think we've got the best young team. I never said best young squad, best young team when we got more fit. Yeah, best young team. And I think there's a difference. I think Chelsea have got unbelievable young squad, but as a team, we're gelling. We're playing for each other. Rio Ferdinand says that when people around around the Emirates and around training, we got the best young team, Terry. So I am so happy, as you can tell. You know what I mean? And I'm so gassed. And
I can see that. I mean, obviously, there's still a lot of people doubting Arsenal in terms of, there's been zero improvement, zero progression, zero anything, and they're kind of downbeat about you still. What's your message to people that don't have any faith at all in Arteta and what he's doing?
I would say some of them stop looking for YouTube hits and making money off depressed people. I'm shots fired, bro. I'm telling you straight. Yeah, we've got a brilliant young team. There's certain people just moan for the sake of moaning because that's their thing, and they're corrupting the young Arsenal fans. That I've been, bro, as much as I clown around and I joke around and I'm a bit hyped up, I'm in my 40s. You know what I'm saying? I remember Michael Thomas's goal against Liverpool when we won the championship, bro. I've grown up in that area. Now I live in Derby, but I've grown up in that area. Do you know what I mean? I get myself down to them games, and I just see it as these guys, whoever the manager is, they're just looking for YouTube views, and they're just going to knock any manager that comes. Do you know what I mean? And that's not the right way. We were in such a bad predicament before Arteta's come in. He's cut the wage bill. We've got a team now. Do you know what I mean? Josh Kroenke said that we're paying Champions League wages for Europa team players, like the team. So he's cut that. The biggest thing, he's got rid of the bad apples as well. And I know people won't like that, but if you're going to win and you're going to push forward, you're going to need that. And our transfer strategy, and this is what I always say to the Arsenal fans that don't read about this, is don't expect the really big names to come. I don't think they're going to come. What our transfer strategy is to find the next Henrys, to find the next Vieiras. That's already been clear. They said that about 2 years ago, and then sprinkle them up, get a few experienced players in there. Gabriel Jesus looks like he's on his way, and he scored 4 today. So, wow.
Yeah. Got that link and straight scoring goals. Mate, absolute pleasure to talk to you, mate. Your video on a real level. Listen, I laugh at lots of different things people say, but I laugh mainly because I'm entertained, and your videos on AFTV have made me die in a very pleasant way, mate. So well done on that.
I appreciate it. And I think once I think you were presenting on AFTV, I made you laugh. They said, what do you think the problem with the Arsenal team? And I said, we got low IQ players. Do you remember when I said that? I don't know if you remember.
No, that's a long time ago now. Yeah, that was I appreciate that, mate. Top man. Listen, you look after yourself, bro.
Keep up the excellent work, bro.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. All the best. Take care. Thank you. See. you can laugh at what people say without it being personal. And that's what it's about. The guy is funny. I like him. And he's having a good time. You should invite Julian next from AFTV. Listen, we don't really invite anybody per se on the Terrace. We've got a group chat that we send the link out to. And then it's, if you want to come on, you come on. We're kind of like the only YouTube channel that really just lets anyone dial in at any single point. Egal to come on in a few moments, people. But we are talking Tottenham, a big draw from them. Have they thrown it away? Have they thrown it away? I want to hear from you. I want your thoughts. I want your feelings. Of course, it's long. It's a long way to go, but it's far from over. It's far from over, but they never cease to not surprise me. They never cease to shock me, Tottenham, when it comes to that arse of theirs, and they got none. The super chat here from my guy Jerome says, this is why Arsenal fans are delusional, because of people like this. He said their team is not good enough before then, and then changed his song and goes on to have the best young team. Just flip-flopping all the time is what Jerome has got to say here. Listen, Igal's coming on now to have his say on the Football Terrace. Please make sure like buttons are hit. You subscribe to the Football Terrace. Let's go.
What a weekend.
Big weekend for Arsenal as well. Massive result for you today. Now Tottenham drop more points. Speak to me, Igal.
It was predictable, Terry. The moment that Arsenal won this game versus Manchester United, you knew that Tottenham were going to go drop points. It was predictable. This is how football is. You cannot say anybody, you cannot count anybody out. At the end of the day, Tottenham and Arsenal, we're both going to be fighting for it. Manchester United losing to Arsenal today, that's it for them. They're completely dead and buried in this top four race officially, and it's just going to be us. It's just going to be us two fighting it out. I said before, and I'm going to say it again, that North London derby is going to be the title. That's going to be the top four decider. That's going to be the most exciting game from now until the end of the season for everybody. Obviously, you're going to be looking at all the games between us and Tottenham, and you're going to be looking at the title race. But that is the most intense game from now until the end of the season. And it being like one of the last 3 games of the season, that is going to decide top 4. At this moment in time, it doesn't matter who drops points from now until then. That game will not be irrelevant. That game will be a 6-pointer, and it's going to come down to that. Tottenham, I didn't watch the full game. I'm not even going to lie to you. I just found out the score. I'm just going to come on here and be like, you know what? This is what football is. Don't ever count your chickens. I made that mistake, and I'm not going to do that from now to the end of the season. I'm just going to say, you know what? May the best team win. You guys dropped points today. We picked up our 2 games where no one expected us to pick up points. People were saying Chelsea's your game in hand. You're not going to win that game. We won that game. Manchester United, people are saying, you know what? You could lose to Manchester United. We won that game. Now going up against West Ham, we need to do our job, get our business done. And you know what? Tottenham, I sleep well at night knowing you guys have to play Liverpool. Advantage Arsenal at this point.
Yeah, massive advantage for you. And but what I would say, Gary, is as you said on the 12th man, which was recorded before you played Chelsea. People need to realize that. You said at that point there was no excuses for you not to make top 4. I suppose you feel even more deeply about that now. Like throwing this away now is criminal from Arteta if he does that.
No, understand, Terry. What I meant was there's no excuses at the end of the season if we don't get it. It's in our hands. We have to get it, right?
No, I appreciate that. What I mean is there's no excuses, as you've said. That was before you beat Chelsea and before you beat Man United. You must be doubling down on that even more now. Like, it will be criminal now from this point in your eyes for Arteta not to make it.
I'm not putting it on them like that. I'm just saying, you know what? It's in our hands. Let's take advantage of it. If we don't take advantage of it, I would be extremely disappointed, and we absolutely bottled it. That's all I'm saying. I
mean, who would you be disappointed in though? From this point, you've got no hard games left, barring Tottenham, and I know you guys don't consider Tottenham too hard.
It depends.
Why would this go wrong now, in your opinion?
It's not about if it goes wrong or not. It's just I want to see how things finish from now to the end of the season. I'm not going to make granular statements on things that I don't know. The same way that after the Southampton game, when everyone was coming on saying the season was over, yes, I'm talking about you, Jess. That is specifically what I'm talking about. We cannot be saying the season's over after every loss. So let's keep our powder dry, as you always say, Terry. And if we get it, we get it. If we don't get it, I'll be here to cold corn. I don't care.
No, I hear that. I'm just more sort of trying to get your take on this, because I think if there's zero excuses to not make it before the Chelsea and the Man United game, and then you beat those two teams, like your expectations of the squad and Arteta must be high now. And I'm just want to know who you are going to hold accountable should you not make it from this point. I'm just talking for you. Forget anybody else's opinion. You personally, if you were to throw this away from here, who are you looking at? Who are you personally going to look at?
Personally, I've already told you, I don't want to get into a whole Arsenal recruitment thing back in January, but that's where the buck's gonna drop with us. If we would have signed a striker, you could see by the last 2 games, we would have a lot more goals in this team, and we would not have as many issues. The difference between Arsenal and Tottenham is they have 2 world-class players in Harry Kane and Son, and that's going to be the difference. The difference is they have 2 world-class players. We have a better overall squad, in my opinion. Tottenham squad is not better than ours.
I get that. And just on your thing about saying the season's ended, did Jess say your season was over after the Southampton game? I don't remember that.
I'm pretty sure she did. If you want, you can check the tape.
Oh, I'm just taking your word for it. Like I don't go back and watch footage back. I ain't got a time for that. Too much stuff.